Hello there and welcome to my YouTube channel, Julia Mealcraft. So, you see upon my desk the leftovers from yesterday's challenge from Dawn and Julia Create. Now, I have to confess up, I completely misunderstood the brief. Dawn says I don't have to do another video, but I want to because I genuinely misunderstood the brief. So, the brief was to make 2 cards and we had 15 minutes per card. She also sent a range of goodies, and the brief was that if you touched it, you had to use it. Now, I genuinely 100% thought that that meant, you know, if I picked it up, you know, like when you're creating and you sit there and think, oh, do I want a frame on here? Or with this card, it might be like, do I want to add this butterfly? That if I then picked it up with the intention or thought of using it on my card, then it had to be used. What I didn't realise was if your hand accidentally brushed against something even, that it had to go on the card. So there was a few times I sort of brushed away the flowers to give myself room. I genuinely did not realise I was breaking the rules for that. So I think at one point I'd said I've touched it, but I'm not counting as a touch. And I wasn't trying to bend the rules, it was genuinely just that I didn't understand. I thought it was only if I sort of picked it up thinking I was going to use it, which was why I was saying things like I'm picking up the blue paper, I'm picking up this, to let you know what I was going for, just because things were kind of cramped on my desk. So I didn't feel like I'd swapped anything out at any point, because I never at any point sort of picked it up and then put it back. I may have accidentally touched it, so I wasn't deliberately breaking the rules. Which Dawn knows, and Dawn says I don't need to worry about doing it again. But it would have been fine if I'd deliberately been bending the rules and I had, you know, I would have found it all a bit of a giggle. But I'm just upset because I genuinely didn't understand the rules. But I thought, do you know what? I've got enough left over to make another 2 cards. And when I saw poor Dawn picking things up with tweezers, it didn't feel like a fair thing, because I did approach it very, very differently. But I genuinely did not mean to dismiss what I was doing. So anyway, enough of a waffle. What I'm going to do is get a blank card out, and I am going to do it as Dawn intended it to do. So for me this month, you've got a take 2 as well, and I'm going to have to try and arrange this on my desk in a way that I can sort of touch it and not touch it. Hence why I'm zoomed really far out. Right, let me get some blank cards. Okay, so I have my timer set for 15 minutes, so I will start that. Now, I really liked the way this one turned out, this one here. So I'm going to go for a similar one, and now I'm going to be much more careful about how I pick things up. So I'm very sorry for completely misunderstanding. I did feel sorry. There's poor Dawn, like, you know, picking things up with their tweezers, and it was only when I was watching it I was like, oh no, I totally misunderstood that, oopsie. So yeah, I just felt it looked fun, to be honest. It looked fun, so I feel the need to want to do it properly, and as I said, there was enough leftovers, so why not? Why not? Right, so I'm going to edge this in black the same as I did the last time, because I think it just really does help it to stand out off the page. And I am going to use some of Dawn's handmade flowers. Now, I believe Dawn has an Etsy shop where she sells these handmade flowers. So if you are watching and think they look just divine, then they are, and you can get hold of your own. And she's a whiz. She just sits there and makes hundreds of the things. She's amazing. Right, let's get this stuck down here. There we go. And so what I am going to do, try to make sure that I keep this on screen. Oops. Right, I'm going to pick up these white flowers and try not to touch the other ones. So I'm picking these up. There we go. We've managed. And I'm just going to pull these up a little bit so that we have a little bit of dimension. And we will just arrange these. Pop a bit blob or two of glue on there. I'm going to have to change my camera angle here to prove that I'm not going to... I've seen how I can pick up those stickers without touching anything, but it's going to require my hand going off screen. Unless I get the tweezers like Dawn had. I don't even know if I've got tweezers. Right. So let's have that like that. And if it was under normal circumstances, I would be cutting out that, picking up that butterfly to see if it goes on. I have a feeling it might be too big with those flowers, so I'm going to dismiss it. Right. I am picking up, I'm trying to, let's see if I can move my camera a little bit. I'm probably going to end up showing you a big massive mess. Ooh, right, okay. So just so you can see there I'm not touching anything. There we go. I'm picking up those stickers and let me just size this background so it's in its normal place. Sorry. There we go. Right. Oh, man. Let's get, I'm going to go for Inspire, I think. So let's just put this down in here, like so, and then I need to burnish that down. Like so, and then I will get my black pen. So I've pretty much just cased my original card. Right, and let's do some faux splatterage. There we go. So that's that one done, and I am, where are we? Let's have a little look. I still have 10 minutes and 8 seconds left, so I'm just going, shall we see if we can do the next one and just press resume? That would be fun. Do you think that would make up for things? I think it might. Right, I'm going to get the next card out. I have got my next card blank out, and I'm just going to press resume, and yeah, that gives us 10 minutes to work on this sound. So I'm I need to do this so that you can see me do it. There we go, pink. Let's get this one, and I'm going to get some torn edges going on. And then I think I'm going to get the dotty paper. And I'm going to tear that as well, but I'm going to tear a slightly wider strip than the one that I currently have. And we will layer those on top of each other. Okay. And put that down like so. And then I'm wondering whether to risk picking up the ribbon, because me and ribbon don't tend to get on too well with makes. It's one of those things I love, and I see what other people do with ribbon and it always looks lovely, and I just never seem to get on with it overly well. But it does look like it would go quite nicely, so I'm thinking that I might risk it. Right, let's pop that down. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk touching it. There we go. And I will, yeah, see, not thrilled with that, but hey ho. I've touched it now, and I'm sticking to the rules. See, I genuinely wouldn't have minded. See, if I'd deliberately broken the rules and I was chancing my arm, I'd have been absolutely fine with it and found it hilarious. But because I genuinely genuinely thought I'd stuck to it. I was like, oh no, but I didn't mean to. I hadn't meant to be naughty. Right, so we'll stick that down like so, and then let's neaten this all up. Actually, what I might do is put another strip of paper down the centre of the ribbon. I'm cutting 3 layers here, so it's plus ribbon, so it's proving a wee bit tricky. The ribbon's lifting. See, me and ribbon just do not get on for some reason. And this is it. It's one of those things, and I tend to buy it as well because I see what other people do with ribbon and it looks amazing. Right. That me and ribbon? Nope. Right. Does it count that this is now in the middle? Right, hang on. I'm going to pick up this bit of paper. Because I can deal with having touched this. Can't touch this. Right. I'll put that there. There, and then I'm going to pick up, it's on the side, but I've just picked up this, and I'm going to rip another strip of this. This has turned out quite textured. What am I doing for time? No idea. And then I'm going to put that down the centre there. So, right we go. Now I've got a touch of ribbon. There we go. Right, I'm going to pick up this Santoro thing and pop this bit out, and we can just put that there, and then I'm off screen. Right, so let's put, I might get a bit of 3D foam onto that, because I have some to hand, so let's just get that on. Like so. And then I am going to just grab my stickers. I realised I'm off screen again. Let me just pull up. I'm trying to do it so you can see my hand. Right, there you go. See it? And then I'll pop that. There we go. Sorry there's so much wiggling of the camera, but I just want to prove I'm not cheating. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Listen to your heart. If I can get it unstoked. Okay, I'm going to just cut that down. Do, 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 do. Like this. Down like so. Now, just realised I never did doodling. I was that anxious I didn't do doodling on my last card. How shocking. Right. Let's burnish that down. Just grabbing that bone folder just to do that. And I may get some gesso because you can kind of see all the overlap parts. Let me check the time though. Oh, I've got 3 minutes 42 seconds, and that was with only having 10 minutes, so we're alright. Right, let's just neaten that up there like so. And then I'm just going to grab some gesso because, yeah, mostly I just don't particularly like the way the transparent gesso is sitting there. So, not the transparent sticker, it's just, yeah, I don't like it, so I'm just going to almost blend that sentiment in a little bit. Not too much because I need to be able to read it, but just so that, yeah, I'm just going to add a bit of gesso, why not? There we go. Right, so I'm happy with that, and then I'm just going to grab my pen now and just add a bit of stitching detail around. Thankfully this pen draws over everything, so even though I've got that kind of vellum sticker there, it's still coping with it okay. So that's good. Okay, just going to add a few little sort of little stitchy details there, and then I'm going to pull my card in because I only had I'm still within the 15 minutes of one, so like I've not even gone into my second 15 minutes, so I think I'm allowed just to remember to add my doodly border to this one, and then I think we are done, and I feel better now. I feel I can live with myself now because I have done it according to the brief. It was only when I honestly, poor Dawn's like, oh no, and I genuinely just didn't understand exactly what she'd meant. I thought, because you know we all do that a lot, we sort of pick things up and put things down and decide, so I just thought it was that element of it. I hadn't realised quite how severe and strict it was. And then I was like, oh, no wonder I found it so much easier, because I didn't really understand the full import. Right, that's my 2 cards. I am going to just clear my desk and we can look at them together. What's the time? And I still have, there you go, 1 minute and 4. So 2 cards, and I've still done it in under the 15 minutes. And I have used everything I've touched genuinely as Dawn intended the challenge. So, woohoo! Right, I'm just going to clear this and then I'll let you have a closer look at the cards. Okay, so that's my 2 cards from this video, and there's my 2 cards from the previous video, and yeah, once again, sorry about the confusion and the misunderstanding, but it's meant you've got a cheeky wee extra video, so yeah, hopefully that's all good. Thank you once again for joining me. I will be back with some more crafty goodness very, very soon, so please, if you have enjoyed it here, please consider liking and subscribing, and yeah, pop over and see how Dawn did it properly. Okay, take care everybody, see you later, bye!